Hi. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. I probably said dinosaurs for Saturday, but also new Destiny stuff. So, Destiny? We might do dinosaurs later, or tomorrow if the weather's still awful, because today has been mostly rain, so that's good. Crota's End comes back next week, and that's all you need to know from that. Gotta go do some stuff. I've heard about this. Replay some exotic missions to get the exotic you want. There's a little a thing in the tower for it. And when I say thing, I mean a console, like a little console. A little stand you can go to with all the things. The final shape and your pass. Oh, you can instantly unlock a few things, and that's fun. There's no date for when the final shape's coming, but it is coming. 3 episodes in the year of the final shape dungeon key. Very exciting. This looks fun. I don't really use fusion rifles, so... Hello. Oh, I pressed the thing instead of the thing. It's fine, I'm back. Cool. Do all the stuff that we're gonna do. I don't know where we need to go. I assume the helm. I think I'm assuming correctly. What's this thing? Oh, that's for the final shape. Cool. Do I just go here? Or do I go down and see? I feel like I just go there. What's this one? Mission. Mission? Mission. We'll go to the mission. We'll go to the mission. I'd have been here sooner, but I was tired, so I slept instead. Work has been a lot of
Eris
physical
has
stuff.
detected a gravitic anomaly beneath the spire.
Good.
She thinks it's a ritual chamber.
We call that the Arcane Oubliette. Savathun stores all kinds of drooling goons in there. Warm bodies for her magical experiments.
Sounds awful.
If you want to feed blood and guts to your discount hive god, that's the place to do it.
Good, good. Does Eris want blood and guts? Who knows?
Panicked throws echo upward from the well of power and death. I sense the oubliette beneath you, Guardian. Assemble in the ritual space, and we shall harvest the fruit of Savathun's foul experiments as our own.
Oh, the entire walls rotated so that we could get to the door.
After I resurrected Savathun, she was dying to learn about her new light. But she needed test subjects to experiment on. Same way you use the poor slobs in Gambit for target practice. Listen to this.
I named this chamber the Oubliette, after a human invention. A prison where the only exit is the ceiling, just out of reach. A place for people to be thrown in and forgotten until the time is right. This is where I'll keep in touch with all my bygone subjects, both as a queen and researcher.
Sounds awful. Oh, we might go for this one. This one's not massively offensive. Cool. Do I do a thing? Do I go here? What do I do here? Do I shoot this thing? No. Use your spellcraft to complete the ritual and summon your foes. Okay, how? Do I interact with this? Can I interact with this? No. I feel like I shouldn't just wander off, but also... Spiderbug. I feel like there's a thing meant to happen here. I stand on the thing. That was obvious. Good. Oh, I'm not making that jump. Oh, Eris is here. I wasn't expecting Eris to be here. Hi Eris. Sup? I don't know what we do.
Do you feel it? The latent power of the Witch Queen's spellcraft.
Sure.
Finalize the ritual to complete the summoning.
I don't know what that means, but sure. Why not? Run away. burdens of tribute. Over here? Oh, what's over here? Ah. Not that ribbon. Oh, a platform. Definitely where I'm going. Do I need to go back to Ares? Do I need to go over here? Ares. So. What's that prison still? Oh, were they? No. Go right down. So I don't think that. I can't see anything. Oh, I have lots of tributes. Where do I go with them? Go over there. I feel like I go over there. Maybe I go to Big Red. That's right, to Big Red. Big chap down here. Okay. Who's that? Is it the left one? Oh, that's for something else. Clouds are not my favourite parts. got a bone. Which means I should go to... Yeah. I didn't want to fall down here. I need to get here. I know defeat big fella. Has he got a ghost? No, he's not allowed there. Okay.
Your tides flow through me like a surge of hot blood.
Gross.
Where are these subjects being summoned from?
Some kind of suspended animation? Maybe they're teleported from somewhere right into your gun sights. But what do you care? They're all just dead meat to you.
Oh, that's the exit. And then I assume we keep doing this until something. Oh, this is a new place. Oh, we'll just keep on going. Okay. So we've been over there, we've been over here now, and then that'll be place number 3. Place number 3 looks pretty. Hi, Iris. Time again?
Your arcane skill conjures forth horrors once cloistered, awaiting brutal deliverance.
Good, good.
So they shall receive it.
Oh, these big. These big. I don't expect my fellas to be this big. Iris, this guy's big. What's the difference one of that? Are these from the future? They look more futuristic than previous ones. Okay, so it's another 3-round thing that you don't go down every time. And into that. I don't love the fact that you're huge and powerful, but also do what we can. Can I... Yes, I can. Who's that guy? I assume he's important. Oh, Vex sacrifices. Who's that? Oh, he's immune. Destroy the lenses. Which means there it is. There's above me. Okay. Now will you die? Okay, this one's gone. Finally. Who's awake now? You are. Hi. Ah, you move. I like your friend, he didn't move. Oh no. Not two at once. This is new. Get an engram, because why not? If my super could charge, that'd be great. I'll be taking this. I'll be messing with it, apparently. That's the super we wanted. Ugh, good. Oh, that bit goes down. Nice. And then there was one. I could super him, but I don't think I need to. Very good. Okay. Absolutely getting heavy now. There's what he's saying.
I feel in your tides the fear and anguish of our foes. Exalt in your retribution.
Uh-huh.
You know why the boss is so much better at magic than you? It's because she's not afraid to make the tough choices. Listen.
I'd like to share my experiments with the Guardians one day, just as we share the light. But I know they won't approve of my methods. They love hundreds, but hate breaking eggs. Maybe participating in my rituals will expand their provincial sense of morality.
So she's gonna make us some eggs, some omelets. I don't mind an omelette. Harris. Ooh, big ball. Ah, if this guy comes to life. Who did we have? I think we had Hive and Vex. So now, what do we get?
Your arcane skill expands with each ritual you complete. Our powers will grow in tandem until we are ready to challenge the god of war herself.
We have a light barrier this time. That's better. I've got to punch that crystal. That's going to destroy this ghost. Punch the crystal. One more. Out of the way. And go. Oh, right, now I'll go in the middle. Use a magic wand. Magic wand. Oh, they did.
In the name of retribution for the lost, Bell, Luriana, Oma, Sai, and Tolan, tithe unto me, Acolyte. Ayat.
Guardian, the value of the magic you've unearthed here is undeniable. But watching you and Eris revel in violence, tithing with hive rituals, it was disturbing.
Like it or not, your witch is gonna need a lot more ties before she's powerful enough to challenge Xivu. So, go ahead, sport. Make a mess. Enjoy yourself. Welcome to the hive.
Oh, that's upsetting. I don't like a welcome to the hive from that guy. Going to the helm? Going to the helm. Border. Oh, this is new. This is the same. This is new. Weird. Oh. I need to defeat some targets while using centrifuge. I'm gonna get rid of the new light quest. I don't need to do the new light stuff. There we go. That just splits into seasonal and exotic, which is nice. Cool. This is the gun. It's a grenade launcher, I think. I did read it, but also didn't read it. It's here. Oh. That looks fun. That's probably the coolest gun I've ever seen. I love that. That's great. These I don't care about, but they're here. I'm going to keep those locked. I'm just going to... Everything was being loud for no reason. Anyway, where's Eris?
Guardian, Lent was just telling me you were on it.
Something, 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 Crow. Oh, a thing.
It's hard not to feel that this is my responsibility. while we in the tower gathered intel and debated over what action to take next. Eris threw herself into a dangerous ritual of her own devising. She was audacious. And she was right. We had to accept Savathun's bargain. We must pursue the witness at any cost. But I didn't imagine we would risk Eris in the exchange. She remains herself. I recognize Eris when I look into her eyes. She wears her new form like a suit of armor, but she speaks of whispers calling to her from the deep, and I have no assurance she can resist them forever. You must embrace the Hive rituals as she did. Offer your tithes so that she may gain the power she desires, and quickly. Commit yourself to her guardian. I believe it is in everyone's best interest to keep her metamorphosis as brief as possible.
I think that means she's afraid that Eris is going to stay Hive for longer than she needs to. Iko's just said all of those things. Visit the radio in the helm. Where's the radio? That's the radio.
Hive magic reveals itself in precise shapes. They follow the same lines and the same means. And yet our rituals still hold many secrets. Cards have scattered in the wake of your oblations. Our bond made manifest. I call them the Deck of Whispers. And they do whisper. Each of their ideograms appears to carry the weight of symbolism. Do not fault them for the forms they take. They are reflections of the real, and as opaque as the natures of their referent. We will interpret their configurations, divine their use. They may hold many meanings, alone and in conversation. As with all Hive magic, they ask us to separate the true from the dead. We will do so.
Cool, so that means we've completed all the weekly things. Well, for week 1. Still gonna go have a look up here though. Ah. We have another card. Uh-huh. And then can I go over here? Ooh, I can focus things. I can focus it into gun or into armor, which I will do because I don't have all the armor. I now have 2 gloves, 3 gloves. Let's go for more. Ah, it's a helmet. Is Eris here? Eris isn't here. Okay. Which helmet's the best helmet? It might be... oh no, the intellect's down, so... I was going to say it might be this one because 3 of them are the same, but I don't think any of these are better. We needed to change something, but I'll see what the... oh, I'm not going to be using the gauntlets. Sounds like a bad choice to switch those out, right? Okay, so it makes the bottom 2 better. Recovery, yeah, it's pretty much the same. One above it, much better. One above that, much better. Is that right? No, I'm being dumb. Yeah, one above that goes down to 5 instead of 6. And then mobility is down quite a lot. What are we total? 4, 6, 5, 9, 3, 4. 3, 5, 5, 7, 4, 4. Wondering if we can take the 9 from this. Throw it into mobility. Intellect. Who's got intellect going on? Have we got intellect on any of these? We do not. Okay. Can't adjust that then. Takes him from grenade. How many grenades we got going on? Is it a 3 or a 1? It's a 3. It's not a 3. It's a... Oh, it is a 3. Because we could throw that into mobility. See what that does. 4, 5, 5, 6, 4, 4. Isn't bad, especially considering this one's going to be used for this. See if that takes that back to 7. I might take 1 from this and put it in resilience. We can have a resilience 4, we can have resilience that one, unless I can take it from the chest. Maybe? Oh, that's not being used anyway. Ah, that takes that down to 6. Oh, these aren't masterworked. That might take it back up to the 7. Let's find out. We can see the stats of the on the bottom right there. Just takes it to the 7. Cool, good. Oh, takes it up to 5 as well. Nice, love that. This is fine. I like this. How much does that increase it by? Oh, up by 10. Okay, massive change. Not going to get rid of that then. What perks? Invigoration, innovation. Stacks on stacks. one's got a higher light level. Oh, that also has a higher light level. We can just pop that in there, right? Yeah. Oh, heavy-handed isn't being used. We don't need that. We can change it to... causing damage with melee reduces grenade. Yeah. Why would we not have that on? I think I'm going to infuse the old into the new. And get a better shader for this helmet. And for the legs. And for the legs. Hup. Won't be needing that. I'll leave all those things there. Is there anything to do here? No, we have no unlocks. That's just fine. Let's try... No. I kind of like that. Oh, I kind of like this more. We're gonna go for this. It's not quite the vibe of the season, but I'm into it. Cool, where are we going? Oh, can I go to... Wait, what? Oh, that's just the helm. Complete week 1. Didn't know if I needed to go here. I think I do. I don't know if I need to go there now or later. The cat's here. I love the cat. Oh, I do need to go over there. Do I go over here? Completion of the Unveiled quest. What's unveiled? How do I get unveiled? Am I doing the unveiled quests? Do I need to go talk to big guy? I think I need to talk to big guy. Or do I need to read a thing? No? See if talking to big guy is what we need to do. I think this is just to get a thing I can't use, because I'm pretty sure they've taken it out of the game already.
Rohan always... Looking good, pal.
Mm-hmm. Ah, there it is. Nimbus greets you with their usual enthusiasm. How do I... Can I respond to them here? Do I... Tab... Does it say tab the cycle channels? How do I tab? Oh, square. How do I reply specifically to them? Do I go here? Send whisper. Hop. Thanks. That's what thanks is. Send? How do I send? Send. Rarely use that keyboard, clearly.
Check
What
this
was I
out.
saying? Guardian, listen. Osiris just got in touch. He says his data crawler uncovered all kinds of weird stuff. The smile becomes a little self-deprecating. You're better at understanding ancient history and, what did the old bird call it? Paracausal studies? Something like that. The point is, I think you'll get more out of Osiris's data crawler than I will. Head back down there and take a look. And let me know if you find anything interesting. Uh-huh. Where? His data crawler. Which is where? Is that back in there? Is that somewhere else? Pass. This is annoying now. The data crawler has been hard at work. Where is the... Is it that? That's what remains. It's not quite what I'm after. Ow. I don't remember what Osiris' data caller is or where to find it. So I'm going to go look at his books. Where am I meant to go? Here. There. Wait. There? Sure, let's go there. How do I get rid of the chat? Whoop. Wait for it. Oh no, don't do that. Spoiler alert, it did that. We'll be right back. Okay then. So, I'm not saying just knocked over a can of drink and it went everywhere. I like a pretty full can at that. But I'm not saying that's not what just happened. I'm honestly just impressed. Oh, more of my technology didn't get wet. Because this room is full of things that shouldn't be splashed with water. Ugh. Okay then. And now, back to your regularly scheduled program. I don't even know how I managed it. Genuinely can't think. Maybe I was putting my phone back and it knocked it. Oh wait, I've got a hair just in my eye. Okay, cool. Where are we going? What are we doing? Are we meant to be here? Who knows? Look at the screen.
Chioma Essie, research log, the Veil. I don't even know where to start. When we landed on Neptune, there was something waiting for us. An alien structure. It's an electromagnetic anomaly. No mass, but a tangible surface area. It's like a thesis statement to the von Neumann-Wigner hypothesis. It's definitely paracausal, like the Traveler. Maya calls it the Veil. She says she heard the name in a whisper when she looked at it. When I asked her who whispered, she said it was her own voice. I still haven't had time to process that. Everyone on the initial survey team died. The minute they touched the object, they entered a state of brain death. All of them. To make it worse, the EM radiation emitting from the Veil is causing psychological distress in the exos that came with us. They've all described moments of intense, hallucinogenic reverie. Some of them went silent and rigid and just stopped. Maya called it billboarding. Something from the early days of Clovis Bray's Exomind project. She doesn't seem afraid or surprised. She's convinced this thing, in her own words, she says, it'll be our salvation.
Fascinating. This corroborates what Nezarek said, that the Veil survived Savathun's escapade. This must have been the root of Savathun's betrayal, stalling the witness's plan to buy time to counter it.
So, she stole the Veil from Nezarek?
And killed him in doing so. It explains what happened to the lunar pyramid, why it's dormant.
And what about the rest of this? What happened to the Exos? Is that what happened to all of them?
I have some theories, but it's too early. Regardless, it sounds like the Veil had an ill effect on Dr. Sanderesh. We must be cautious. Hopefully the next log we decrypt will shed more light on this enigma.
That's fine.
Chioma Essie, research log, the Veil. We shouldn't settle here. It's a mistake. But Maya is insistent that we have to build our long-term shelters near the Veil. We're almost done constructing an enclosure around it. Once the field emitters are up, we should at least be safe from its radiation. The Siva tech Maya had on the Exodus was a lifesaver. Not only for building the enclosure, but shelters, tools. We'd be dead without it. But it still wasn't fast enough. The last XO in our group succumbed to brain death yesterday. Maya's quarantined the bodies for study. She says our next step should be finding a way to draw power from the Veil so we're self-sufficient. I'm insisting on turbines instead. But she doesn't think that's good enough. Not for as long term as this might be. Which, I guess. But I can't shake this feeling. Like we're making a terrible mistake.
I'm not getting a good vibe from this. Quinn says these records contradict some of her own. But there's a ton of references to Maya Sundaresh in our archives that are redacted. I'm worried, Osiris. What if everything we've been told our whole lives? What if it was all a lie?
Don't despair yet, young friend. The truth may be somewhere between these logs and what you've been told in the past. In my experience, history can be contradictory. Regardless, we won't know until we decrypt more of these logs.
Chioma Essie, incident log. The Vex.
Interesting.
6 weeks ago, our settlement came under attack by an intrusion of Vex forces. It was a test of our defenses for a larger incursion. Yesterday, scouts discovered temporarily realigned architecture just outside the stronghold limits. The Vex had retroactively inserted themselves into Neptune's history, just like they did on Venus. But unlike Venus, something stopped them short of our habitat. They had to fight their way in. I think it's the Veil. Something about the paracausal nature of the Veil is preventing their temporal excursions. But the Vex aren't giving up. They did something to Neptune's magnetic field. Wove a sim into it. A screen to isolate us. It's a double-edged sword. The Vex screen hides us from the outside world, from whatever's happened. So we're safe-ish. But we're stuck with the Vex. Thankfully, they're slow to react, and it's giving us time to research countermeasures. It's almost our anniversary. I should do something for Maya. She'll forget. She's always so busy. Computer, prepare food synthesis. File, Chioma date night 6. Oh, and add a bottle of port.
Osiris? You alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I just, saw shadows. My choices. Saint. Dr. Sundaresh and I walked very similar paths of obsession, it seems.
Oh.
Nevertheless, it appears that Neomuna's history is deeply tied to the Vex. Hopefully the next decryption will shed more light on this.
Chioma Essie, research log. Exos. Maya and I have built a working theory around the deaths of our Exo crewmates after their exposure to the Veil. According to Maya, Exo minds contain a combination of Vex radiolaria and something known as clarity. Radiolaria are alien microorganisms living within a hive mind state. Or, I suppose more accurately, a community. Clarity is, Maya described it as a paracausal power derived from an alien artifact. Something Braytech had kept secret. Something Maya thinks the Veil and this artifact are related. That the paracausal force from the Veil overloaded their exominds. Unraveled them. It's like taking a powerful magnet to an archaic magnetic storage device. Full erasure. But Maya, she thinks we can reverse engineer this phenomenon. Use it to write data to a clarity-infused object. Fabricate consciousness. Scientifically, the process seems sound, but morally... Maya keeps saying that we're past the point of morality. She said that. She's convinced that our survival hinges on mastery of the Veil. It's like she's the one unraveling. I feel like I'm losing her. But every time I try and push, I feel her move a little further away. I don't know if I can lose anything else. How much more can any of us lose before there's nothing left?
Nimbus, how much do you know about the Cloud Strider's creation? The technology used?
You don't think...
I make no assertions yet. But I worry that your neon-lit city may have darker roots than either of us knew.
Oh.
Chioma Essie, research log. Siva. Siva is a nanotech fabrication system, intended to be used by Exodus ships to rapidly build necessary resources from base matter. Maya calls it Willa Bray's obsession, without a hint of self-awareness. But we both see the potential it poses for the future. Each nanomachine in Siva's design is an independent, thinking machine, utilizing a distributed quantum network to coordinate movement. Like a mechanical version of Radiolaria. Probably where the design was inspired from, if I'm being honest. But the design can be pushed. We're looking at ways of incorporating components from disabled Vex and erased exominds. If we can insulate the nanomachines from the radiation that killed the Exos, maybe their deaths won't be for nothing.
Wait. Does this really mean I'm part Vex?
Well, it's too early to jump to these conclusions, Nimbus. But there does seem to be some connection between the Vex and the Cloud Striders. It may explain why you and the others are able to enter the Vex network without the aid of splicers.
Can I time travel?
No, let's hope not.
Chioma Essie, research log. Veil interface. Maya and I have finalized a prototype interface for the Veil. Hopefully it'll allow our research team to investigate it in detail. The system's designed like an orchestra, with a central conductor directing a symphony of minds to act like a distributed network. The idea came to us by watching how collective networks like Siva and the Vex operate. The hope is we can aggregate and parse the vast amounts of psychic data emitting from the Veil, turn it into something intelligible. If we're successful, the interface will provide us with a starting point for any future technological research tied to the Veil. The risks of such integration are high. The estimated mortality rates are... But I don't know what I'm doing. This is wrong. This is so wrong. We shouldn't... All she ever talks about is survival. Think big picture. What about your survival? What about your heart? My heart? I can't keep doing this. I can't. I can't.
Again, I see a shadow of myself in Maya Sanderish. The man I could have become had I let obsession continue to rule me. I'm worried what the next recording will reveal.
Me too.
There's so many recordings. Here we go.
Chioma Essie. Research log. Veil interface. Supplemental. They're all dead. Chorus. Conductor. Everyone. It was too much. Swept their minds away like grains of sand on a beach. They're all dead. Maya called it valuable data points. Well springs and rivers are something. What have I done?
Did it? This killed their entire research team, but it sounds like... It's like...
Like their lives held no value to Dr. Sanderish. There's a troubling symmetry with data we've recovered from Titan. Data on the origin of the Witness. It too was once multiple people that became conjoined by the way of some sort of ritual with the Veil. Perhaps a conductor and a chorus. It is troubling that Dr. Sunderish seemed to be moving down that same path.
I don't like this, Osiris. I don't like this at all.
Thought that was going to be the last one. Turns out there's more.
Chioma Essie. Research log. Lakshmi 2.
What?
Maya's... I don't even know what to say. I'd recused myself from further experiments. Told her to take some time off. She refused. And she... The minute I wasn't there, she started hauling the brain-dead Exos out of cold storage, hooking them up to the Veil interface. She burned through dozens of them, reversed the entire machine's design. Used a chorus of brain-dead Exos to funnel data down to the conductor seat, projecting a mental imprint. Hers. I didn't know Lakshmi too, but Maya did. And now she's made this thing. It speaks with her voice. Has some of her memories. The way it looks at me. It's like it knows something I don't.
Osiris, do you recognize that name? Lakshmi?
Yes. And no. Lakshmi too was an exo and once leader of a faction on Earth known as the Future War Cult. She died over a year ago. But she never once made mention of any of this. Of Neomuna, of Maya. Did she know? Did she remember? This is all as much a revelation to me as it is to you. It throws everything she did while in the last city into question.
I mean, if she was a copy of Dr. Sunderish, then is she really dead?
I don't know. For now, I must deliver a rather uncomfortable report to Ikora.
Chioma Essie. Research log. The Veil. She did it. Maya connected people to the Veil. Our own scientists. And they survived. I should be happy, but... happy that all this horror wasn't for nothing? But I'm not. I'm disgusted. In myself, in Maya, in all of us. This thing, the Veil, it's some kind of web of consciousness. Just like the Vex network, but organic instead of artificial. It makes sense why the Vex want it. Paracausal simulations. There'd be no stopping them. I should be happy to be a part of history, to solve a cosmic riddle. Happy for Maya, happy for all of us. But I'm not. I don't feel anything. Maya is gone. The woman I knew may as well have died when we landed on Neptune. But her ghost still haunts me. This place. I don't know what to do. There's a generation of children born here now. This is their home. I don't know what to do.
Damn. Osiris, this is... I don't know if I want to listen to this anymore.
Obsession is a beast with long, sharp talons. A beast that does not so easily release its prey. Maya Sunderish is but one victim.
That sounds like you're talking from experience.
Painfully so. But unlike Dr. Sunderish, I found a way out of the beast's grasp before it was too late.
How?
By losing.
Chioma Essie. Personal log. Incidental. Maya's dead. I found her in the conductor's chair, alone. Nobody knows what she was doing. Her copy, that thing, Lakshmi, is still developmentally incomplete. It doesn't understand what happened to Maya. I had it quarantined until we can...
Great, cool. Not like I was doing anything. Let's go back. Do I need to go back? Have I listened to what I need to listen to? Is there more to listen to? All the questions but no answers. The mission's come. Maybe I listened to what I needed to listen to. Who knows? This is a very cool poster.
Geoma AC. Log. Whatever. The war mind has reactivated. Our base on Hyperion detected network activity. They found us. Classified our location, Nephili Stronghold. We already estimate that Rasputin has attempted remote interference with our network, our research. It can't. I won't let what we've learned here ruin more lives. I'm going to send Stargazer off-world to deal with the problem. They can take Lakshmi with them and do whatever. As long as it's out of the city, out of my sight. It's a risk, taking an action off-world, exposing ourselves. But we have to. What we've done here has to be quarantined. The Veil is too much power. Too much for anyone.
Stargazer. That puts the time of this recording around the foundation of the Cloud Striders. Geoma must have been really old.
Stargazer is the one responsible for redacting Nephili's stronghold from Rasputin's records. Or Maya by proxy with Lakshmi. Fascinating. There's 2 more logs left. Once we've decrypted them, I will need to take time to contemplate the larger picture they present.
You and me both.
The Veil is too great a power for humanity to wield responsibly. All that's left is to close down the facility. Neomuna will go on. Humanity will persist, on the back of our unspeakable work. But I won't pass that guilt on to humanity's future. My hands can be bloodied. Let the children have innocence. And in my dissolution, I will find peace.
I don't know if I agree with Geoma's choice to hide the sins of the past. But I also do not know what I would do in her place.
Quinn says there's a data signature on this file, like something else was crawling the network. Vex signature. What's MSUND 12?
There's 1 log left to decrypt. Perhaps we'll find out.
I'm gonna say Maya became a Vex. Or Maya got uploaded.
Years ago, back on Venus, the Vex simulated copies of us.
There we go.
Maya and I. Trapped in a virtual hell. After so long, even hell can look like heaven, can't it?
I'm tired. I'm done. Maya has to be out there. The Maya I remember. And all I want is one more moment with her. To hold her in my arms. Tell her that I love her. So she can tell me to hush one more time. If we learned anything from the Veil, it's that eventually we all have to learn to let go. So, I made contact with the Vex. I'm ready. And it's time to say goodbye.
In the end, Maya Sandaresh was consumed by her desire to understand and her inability to let go. She and Chioma lost everything in pursuit of knowledge. Chioma abandoned it all, sought to wipe the slate clean for future generations.
What did we learn from all of this?
That the Veil is darkness, the power of consciousness made manifest, as much as the Traveler is the light, the power of the physical world. The implications are great, but so too are the risks. As a younger man, I may have fallen into the same trap Maya did. But now I know better. We must proceed with caution, lest the river sweeps us away. I found no more logs from Dr. Essie, but I have used her algorithm to crack the data core of the Vex conceptual mind.
That's the doodad we got from the Black Garden, right?
Indeed. The data within contained the Vex's blueprints for their artificial veil, the Black Heart. It all but proved Dr. Essie's theory. Dr. Essie theorized that the paracausal energy of the Traveler operated on a quantum wavelength parallel to electrons.
Magnets?
In simpler terms, the Traveler's power runs parallel to the forces of nature. Gravity, magnetism, sound, light. The Veil does this too. It is synchronized with the Traveler. Wherever the Traveler came from, the Veil may have as well. But what the Vex made, while connected to the Traveler, was inherently flawed. It did not create the link the Witness desired. Instead, it weakened the Traveler, created static in the flow of their cosmic forces. But it did reveal one intriguing possibility. That at one time, they may have been united. Part of a whole.
So, wait. Does this mean the light and darkness were the same once? One force?
Dr. Essie believed so. I am not as convinced. But it is a theory. One many scholars will explore once this data is shared. But this data allowed me to calculate the telemetry of the beam the Veil fired at the Traveler. When the Witness linked to the Veil through a ghost, it created a faster-than-light connection of darkness to the Traveler's light. A bridge to the Traveler's consciousness, if it has one. But the beam did not stop at the Traveler, rather a point inside of it.
Inside? Wait, what's inside the Traveler?
No one knows. But if the data I've been able to extrapolate here is correct, that is where the Witness is now. Inside the Traveler. It may be the reason why the Traveler has gone dormant, its attention directed inward, where the true threat is. But I am speculating. There is more I need to study, but I fear it will take a substantially longer amount of time.
How long do you need?
Months. If we have that long left, that is. Until then, I suppose.
That was a lot. That was a whole lot. Don't need to talk to you again.
Rohan always said about... Hey!
No. Don't need to go up here. Can I say also no? Nothing here? Do I just go here? Yes. Oh, we can have another one of these. Anti-barrier auto, piercing bow. We'll go piercing bow, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think so. I can't put it on at the moment because it was broken. Oh, this gives one fragment slot, so if I get rid of this one, does that mean I can have it? No. Do I remember which one I had there? No. Could have been that one. Could have been that one. I'll go for this one. But yes, this has been removed for now, but at least when it comes back I can use it. Good. I might leave. Done some things. I listened to way too many messages. Got the thing. Like I said, might be back tomorrow with dinosaurs. So, maybe see you then. If not Tuesday-ish. At around 7:30 maybe. Who knows? Who knows? That really hurt. Oh, I'll go up to my place. But yeah, till then. Thanks for being here. I'll see you all next time. And you kids, have fun.